Do you often feel like you're too much for the world? Too sensitive, too intense, too emotional, too passionate? Like you have to constantly dim your light or apologize for the depth of your feelings? You're not alone. Many highly sensitive, deeply feeling individuals carry this burden. But Carl Jung would argue that your too muchness isn't a flaw. It's a profound, unacknowledged power. From a young age, you might have been told to calm down, don't be so dramatic, or stop being so sensitive. Perhaps in relationships, your passionate love was met with coldness, your desire for deep connection dismissed as needy, or your fierce empathy seen as overthinking. You learned to shrink, to censor yourself, to keep your vibrant inner world hidden. You started to believe the narrative that your intense emotions were a burden, your profound thoughts were overwhelming, your boundless energy was disruptive. You might have tried to mimic others, to appear more detached, more nonchalant, believing that superficiality was the key to acceptance. This constant suppression creates an immense inner tension. You feel a perpetual disconnect between your rich inner landscape and the muted self you present to the world. It's exhausting. It leads to self-doubt, anxiety, and a nagging sense that you are fundamentally flawed, fundamentally wrong for simply being yourself. You long to be seen, to be understood, to be loved for the very depth you've been taught to hide. Why do you feel too much? Carl Jung's psychology offers profound insights that reframe this perceived flaw as a powerful characteristic, particularly through the lens of amplification, the shadow, and the pers puella archetype. Firstly, amplification. Jung believed that deeply feeling individuals, often those with a strong connection to the collective unconscious, experience life with greater emotional and symbolic intensity. Your inner world is amplified. It's like having an emotional, intuitive, and imaginative volume knob turned up higher than others. When you love deeply. When you grieve profoundly. When you perceive injustice, your reaction is visceral. This is not a pathology, it's a difference in wiring. It's a capacity for a richer, more nuanced experience of life. Secondly, the shadow. Because society often values stoicism and emotional restraint, your intense emotions, especially those deemed negative, like anger, grief, or even exuberant joy, might have been pushed into your shadow. You've been told these are too much, so you've repressed them. The more you repress them, the more they build up pressure in the unconscious, eventually leading to outbursts or internal turmoil that reinforces the "I am too much" narrative. The feeling of too much isn't the feeling itself, but the tension of trying to contain it. Thirdly, the puer aeternus, eternal youth, or puella aeterna, eternal girl, archetype. While often associated with immaturity in its positive aspect, the puer puella embodies spontaneity, creativity, spiritual idealism, and a deep connection to the inner child and imagination. People who feel too much often have a strong, active puer puella energy. They see the world with fresh eyes, feel things with childlike wonder, and are driven by an innate longing for authenticity and meaning. However, if this energy isn't grounded, it can feel overwhelming both to the individual and to others who are less connected to this vibrant, intuitive realm. Your too muchness can be the untamed, brilliant energy of this archetype. So, when you feel too much, it's often because you are experiencing life with an amplified psyche, struggling to integrate the powerful emotions you've pushed into your shadow, and embodying the vibrant, sometimes overwhelming energy of the puer bech chats pella. You are not too much. You are simply uncontained, unintegrated, and trying to fit a vast, complex inner universe into a small, conventional box. Your intensity is not a burden. It's a profound gift. It's time to stop shrinking and start learning how to embody your true self with strength and grace. Here's Carl Jung's advice for people who feel too much, empowering you to integrate your depth and thrive. 1. Embrace your amplified inner world. You are not broken. Your high emotional capacity is a feature, not a bug. It allows you to experience beauty, joy, and connection on a deeper level. The first step is to accept and validate this aspect of yourself. Stop labeling and start observing. Instead of "I'm too emotional," try "I'm experiencing intense feelings." Instead of "I overthink," say "My mind is actively processing." This removes judgment. Find healthy outlets for amplification. Channel your intensity into creative expression: art, music, writing, physical activity, dance, intense exercise, or profound intellectual pursuits. Seek understanding, not fixing. Explain your experience to trusted others, not with apology, but with honest sharing. "I feel things deeply, so sometimes I need time to process." 2. Integrate your shadow. Unpack the repressed emotions. The feeling of too much often comes from the pressure of suppressed emotions. Bring these hidden parts into conscious awareness. Befriend your anger. Understand that anger is a boundary signal. When you feel it, acknowledge it without judgment. Journal about why it arose. This isn't about lashing out, but about healthy self-assertion. Allow for grief and sadness. Society often pushes us to get over it. Give yourself permission to feel profound sorrow. Crying is a natural release for an amplified system. Welcome your joy and passion. Don't diminish your excitement or enthusiasm to make others comfortable. Let your authentic joy shine. 3. Ground your pure agi pui ella energy. Cultivate inner stability. Your vibrant, free-spirited, pure e puella energy needs grounding to avoid feeling scattered or overwhelming. Establish daily rituals. Create consistent routines that bring structure and predictability to your day. This provides a container for your expansive energy. Connect with nature. Spend time in natural environments. The earth provides a powerful grounding force for an active inner world. Practice mindfulness and somatic awareness. Learn to bring your attention to your body and the present moment. This helps regulate the amplified flow of emotions and thoughts. Simple deep breathing, body scans, or walking meditations are powerful tools. 4. Set energetic boundaries. Protect your sacred space. Your sensitivity makes you permeable. Learning to create energetic boundaries is crucial for protecting your amplified system from external influences. Visualize a protective aura. Before engaging with challenging situations or people, imagine a calm, protective, energetic boundary around yourself. Limit exposure to draining inputs. Be mindful of news, social media, and energy-draining conversations. Curate your environment. Practice energetic cleansing. After absorbing heavy emotions from others, engage in activities that clear your energy field, such as a salt bath, listening to uplifting music, or spending time alone in quiet reflection. 5. Find your tribe. Seek authentic connection. You will always feel too much if you're surrounded by people who cannot hold the container for your depth. Seek out individuals who appreciate your authentic self. Prioritize depth over breadth. Focus on a few deep reciprocal relationships rather than many superficial ones. Communicate your needs. Express your need for space, quiet, or deep conversation without apology. Be a mirror for others' depth. By being authentically yourself, you invite others to show up more authentically too, creating a space where your too muchness is normal, even celebrated. Your too muchness is not a burden to be shed, but a sacred fire to be tended. By integrating your shadow, grounding your vital energy, and honoring your unique way of experiencing the world, you transform perceived weakness into profound strength. The journey of feeling too much to feeling just right is a core aspect of your individuation. Carl Jung believed that true wholeness involves integrating all aspects of the psyche, not just the acceptable ones. Your amplified experiences are guiding you. They are pushing you to understand yourself more deeply, to establish healthier boundaries, and to create a life that honors your unique sensitivity. The discomfort you felt is the friction of your authentic self, trying to break free from a societal mold that was never meant for you. You are not too much. You are a deeply feeling, highly perceptive, and profoundly vibrant soul. Your capacity for emotional experience is your highest gift, as Jung recognized. Embrace it, integrate it, and allow it to guide you towards a life of profound authenticity and purpose. You are exactly who you are meant to be,